Some taxing questions remain tonight in Topeka as Kansas lawmakers battle to close that $400 million plus budget hole.
41 Action News reporter Brenda Elise Gonzalez has been at the state capitol all day. She has a look at if they'll wrap up anytime soon.
A handful of legislators tell me they're prepared to work throughout the weekend. One of the biggest dividing factors is whether or not to raise taxes, and that's an issue that many outside of this building are paying close attention to.
We can float the metals.
After 91 years of business,
we also antique.
DeWitt Harkness has learned to adapt.
When we first started out, everything was analog and manual and film.
Especially concerning whether Kansas legislators will raise the state's sales tax to make up for a more than $400 million budget gap.
Sure, I pay attention to it, but is there anything I can really do about it? No.
8 days past the regular session, both parties have yet to reach middle ground.
Everybody's got to get their input into the process, and that's why it's a big public and sometimes frustrating process to people.
One of the biggest dividing factors is whether to raise taxes on consumers or local businesses and farmers.
We have to have 63 votes on the House side and 21 votes on the Senate side to pass anything, and so I just don't know how we get there.
The possibility of an extra sales and/or income tax is Harkness' biggest concern.
Every little nick, every little bit of chopping away at the profit, the bottom line, just brings people closer and closer to going out of business.
But just like he's learned from past generations,
if you're going to stay in business, you have to change.
He'll adapt. Today, the House once again postponed their talks concerning taxes. So far, the state has spent nearly $344,000 in overtime pay, and it looks like legislators will keep working throughout the weekend. Reporting in Topeka, Brenda Elise Gonzalez, 41 Action News.